What's up, YouTube? What's up, Raider Nation? It's Mr. Raider Kid here with Week 3's preview video for the matchup against the New England Patriots this Sunday, 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. I was going to say my time, 10 o'clock my time, pretty much. Not looking forward to this game at all, I'll be honest with you. I don't think we're going to win, I'll be honest with you as well. I think we're going to lose. I hope it's not a blowout, but I know we're going to lose. That's just the reality of it. I'll have hope. I still believe we can win. I'm not going to be a Debbie Downer right off the bat. I do respect and I don't judge those fans that think we are going to win or who know we're going to win. But the way we played the last 2 weeks, we're not winning the game. It's simple as that. The Raiders right now are in a state of emergency in this organization. They need to fire these head coaches. Just these coaches in general. It's getting ridiculous, the excuses. And the same old Dennis Allen saying the same thing. Just watched his press conference, and again, sounds the same. We need to get better. We need to improve on this. We need to limit this, limit that. It's my job, and I haven't done a good job of it. Blah 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 blah. It's the same ish over and over again. It's really stupid. So, Week 3, we're headed out to New England to play the Patriots in their home. I'm pretty sure this is their first home game. So there you go. That's another reason why we're gonna lose. The Patriots are dead. I think they're dead last in the rush defense. They allow the most fantasy points for running backs. Note that if you have any Raider running backs on your team, McFadden. But they do give up the most rushing yards. But so do we. So interesting. And we have the fewest rushing yards in the league, almost 31st. So it kind of evens itself out. So unless we play amazing, it's going to be like another 80-yard rushing game. I sound really negative in this video. I apologize already off the bat, but it's not exciting when you play what should be a playoff team, and right now we look like the first overall pick team. I'm kind of already preparing myself for the loss, so I'm not as pissed off on Sunday. I can at least try to enjoy the other football games, and hopefully my fantasy team wins. That's all I have to look forward to, because I wish we can destroy teams like Atlanta did last night. And shout out to Devin Hester for breaking the record. That was pretty cool to see. But I wish we could play like that. You know, I always look at these teams that blow out other teams, and we have not done that since we destroyed Denver a few years back in Denver. Right now, it doesn't look like we're going to blow out any teams until something gets done. Somebody wakes up, or a change happens with the coaching, because it's the same thing. Not really much to it. My thoughts in this game, real quick, and how I think we should win this game, or the keys to win the game is to run the football effectively against this defense. We got to average about 5-6 yards a game, whether it's Jones-Drew or McFadden that's starting. We have to run the ball, limit the turnovers, and give Carr enough protection so he can get nice cushion passes. We signed Vincent Brown, I think on Tuesday or Monday, if you didn't know. Vincent Brown's a former receiver from the San Diego Chargers. He had an injury, and why the Chargers let him go, but I guess they think he's I guess they know he's healthy now, so now he's a Raider. I'm not sure how much that's going to help us. I like our receivers. I just don't understand why they're playing the way they are. So I'm going to run it down real quick. Offense, keys to offense: protect Carr, run the football very well, throw short passes, or not short passes, but get the passes in for Carr and catch them. Our receivers got to catch and make plays. But our big focal point will be the defense. The defense has got to stop Tom Brady, got to sack Tom Brady, get to the quarterback. Please, I want to see some pressure this week. Tarver, do some blitzes, something. Tuck, get to the quarterback, please. I want to see some pressure. I want to see Tom Brady running for his life. I want to see Charles Woodson blitz and sack Tom Brady's ass and make him fumble again. I think Charles Woodson is gonna coming to this game fired up, like he should, like he usually is, but a little more personal this time. I think this is Charles Woodson's first game back to New England as a Raider since the Tuck game. I want to say everybody knows the Tuck rule game. I wasn't old enough to vividly remember the day that it happened, but I'm not stupid and I know what occurred that day. For those who may not think I know. So defense, a lot of injuries, and that's what I saw. I think Chimdi Checkwell was limited. Nick Roach was limited. Hopefully we can get Nick Roach back. But C.O. Moore did not practice, and Richard Sherman. Rod Streeter. Sorry. Rod Streeter didn't practice. It would be nice to have a defensive cornerback like Richard Sherman that just gets in your face and gets the team fired up and actually plays good. Speaking of cornerbacks, I think his Carlos Rogers was limited in practice too. So, not good. Excuse me. Pretty much, guys, an overall sum. I think we're going to lose. I hope we don't get blown out. That's just the reality of it. We're going to lose unless we play perfect football. And the chances of that are slim, especially with this coaching staff. I hope after we lose this, the fire meter goes up just even more, and Mark Davis does something. Because it's getting more frustrating than it was last year. It seems like last year I was content with losing by a little bit or being close, and at least we look decent and we can get better the next week, and the next week it looked like, okay, maybe we can win next week. This one does. So far this year it looks like we can't win at all, any games. I'm sorry, guys, this is boring, kind of negative. It's just frustrating to see our Raiders play like this. So that's pretty much it. That's the keys to the game. Play perfect football. That's the only way we'll win the game. We'll have to be nearly perfect. Ignore the haters. Tom Jackson, you can burn in hell. If you didn't see his Come On Man segment he did on James Jones, just disrespectful, hating the Raiders. And that's the kind of hate we get, and we're making it, like Charles Woodson said, everything everyone's talking about, saying about us, we're just making it right, making it true, the way we're playing. And it's embarrassing. These guys are supposed to be veterans. These guys came in here to win, and they don't look like they want to win. But what are you going to do? I'm going to give you my picks real quick, because this is going to be shorter than my usual videos. Not much else to say for the Raiders, man. I just hope we win. I could hope. I'll tell you this, once the Patriots go up by 2 scores, it's done. Just prepare yourself. That's what I do. I prepare myself mentally that, you know what, we lost, don't be as mad. Try to enjoy the rest of the day, because usually my Sundays are shitty after we lose. And it's a 10 o'clock game. That's going to suck, because then we got to be fucking pissed off for the rest of the day. About 12 o'clock till about time you go to sleep, you're going to be mad. So I'm going to go through my picks real quick. I had the Falcons winning. They destroyed. I wish we could destroy teams like that, man. Houston Texans will beat the Giants. Giants are trash. Eli Manning's just a roller coaster. Eagles beating Washington. That game should be closer. Patriots beating our Raiders, man. It's sad, but that's what's gonna happen. Rams and Cowboys. That's a tough one for me. Gotta pick the Cowboys though. Sorry, Alex. Saints beating the Vikings. I don't think the Saints are gonna go 0-3, and they're at home. It's different in the dome. Who Dat Nation? Shout out to you guys. The Colts beating the Jaguars. Can't believe they're 0-2. They're both 0-2. It's gonna be very surprising if Jacksonville pulls out a victory in this game, but it could happen. And at home. Bengals are gonna go 3-0, beating the Titans. The Titans just didn't look very good. I think everyone's gonna think the Chargers are gonna beat the Buffalo Bills, but Bills at home, no, not happening. I made that mistake last week picking the Dolphins. I'll eat the crow for that. Bills at home, 3-0. The Ravens and Browns is a very tough one for me. I'm gonna get back to that. Lions and Packers, another tough one. Lions are good, Packers are good. Lions are at home. I got the Lions. They're at home. I don't think they're going to lose in front of their home crowd. It's going to be a very good, tough game, though. Niners and Cardinals. This is also another tough one. Arizona's at home. want to say the Cardinals are going to win, but then San Francisco, I don't think they lose back-to-back. I don't know, at least not like that. I'm going to pick the Cardinals to win at home. I'm sure I'm probably going to be wrong with that. I got Seattle beating Denver. Super Bowl rematch. That's going to be interesting to watch. But Seahawks are at home. Come on, guys. Miami beating the Chiefs. Chiefs are going to go 0-3. That's the only good thing we have to look forward to, Raider fans, is that the Chiefs will be 0-3 with us, and we'll still be third in the West. Hey, not too bad, right? Go Miami. Panthers beating the Steelers, and I actually have the Jets beating the Bears. I could be very wrong with that, of course. If the Jets play like they did Week 1 against us, and Week 2, I mean, they competed with Green Bay, they'll win. And let me get back over here to Ravens and Browns. Steve Smith, Justin Forsett. I think the Ravens will win in a close one. The Browns are at home. The Browns do look like a different team. They beat the Saints last week, like I predicted. But I think the Ravens, Steve Smith will have a good game, and Forsett will have a good game. Flacco just limits the turnovers. They'll win. The defense, I think, has a little more talent than Cleveland does, in my opinion. Joe Hayden is probably a little banged up, especially after last week. But, yeah, that's my picks for the week, guys. I'm not doing very good. This is actually my worst year in the past 5 years of picking games. I'll step it up, though. I hope the Raiders step it up. If you haven't, subscribe, comment, like, share me to the whole nation. And remember, my motto, there's only one nation, that's the Raider Nation. All the other nations aren't shit. That's it. Anyways, guys, I hope we win. Go Raiders. Peace out.